Aloha and welcome to another Tech in 20 focusing on blogs. Today we're going to talk about categories and tags, what they are, and how they're used in your blog. So categories and tags are actually used to organize your blog, and what they do is they allow people when they're visiting your blog to easily browse through your content, and it improves the usability of your blog. Okay, so I like to think of categories as file cabinet drawers. So at my house, I have a file cabinet and I name each of those drawers. I give it a name for what is actually in that drawer. So for example, I may have bills, I may have family, and then so that's the category of that drawer. What's in that drawer are the file folders, and within those file folders are a more specific indication. So for example, I may have an electric bill. So all of my electric bills are in that folder. So a category is like a general name for the drawer, and a tag is a much more specific name. So you can transfer that over to your blog. So when you're creating your blog post, you can give it a general category, but then you can also give it multiple tags that are more specific. So for example, I may be creating a blog post about Web 2.0 tools that enhance the classroom. And within that blog post, I may be writing about Glogster, Google Docs, blogging. So I can give it a category of Web 2.0 tools, like the drawer, and I can tag it with those 3 different names. Okay? Let's go ahead and look at some examples of categories and tags in a blog. So I'm at Miss Richardson's blog, and she's a technology teacher in an elementary school, and she has her categories listed in her menu bar. Because she teaches multiple grade levels, she gives each post a category with that grade level. So for example, 4th grade, if I click on 4th grade, it's going to take me to every single blog post that she has categorized with 4th grade. Now, as a visitor to Miss Richardson's blog, this is useful for me as a 4th grade parent, because while I might find everything else she has on here interesting, really as the 4th grade parent, I'm more interested in what she's blogging about 4th grade. Now, if we scroll down to the bottom of her blog, she also has a neat tag cloud. So she might, for example, she does a lot of global collaboration projects. So if I click on collaboration, it takes me to her post that she tagged with collaboration. So she's probably collaborating across these grade levels. And so that's what makes the tag really useful as a visitor. If we pop on over to my blog, I also set up my categories in my menu. So if I have a workshop, I give it a category, and then you can see all of the workshops that I'm going to be holding. But if you scroll down even lower, you'll see that I have my tag cloud. And what's nice is when I tag something, for example, I blog a lot. I give tags a lot to tutorials and Google. So you'll see that those show up bigger. So if you click on tutorials on my blog, it'll take you to all of the posts that I've created about, wherever I have a tutorial on here. So another way I could tag it was I could say a video tutorial, or I could say a printable tutorial. So now that we've done that, let's go ahead and learn how to create a category and a tag in your blog. So I'm already logged in. So again, as we learned before, everything that you create in your blog happens in the dashboard. If I click on a post, I'm going to go to all my posts, okay, and I'm going to add new. Okay, and I'm going to call this a test, and I'm going to say, in this post, I'm going to talk about Web 2.0 tools, specifically Glogster, Google Docs, and blogs. Okay, so now what I've done is I've set up my blog post because the category, the general information, is going to be Web 2.0 tools. So I can go down here on the side and I can check off here, okay, I want this to be Web 2.0 tools, and then the tags I'm going to give it are Google Docs, Glogster, and blogs. Okay, now I separate them with a comma, because if I don't separate them with a comma, then they'll show up as one word. And then I'm going to click add. If for some reason I changed my mind and said, okay, actually I'm not blogging about Google Docs, to get rid of that tag, I just click that X right there. Now let's say I didn't have Web 2.0 listed as one of my categories. Right down here I have this add new category, and I would just, so I'll just, for example, new category. And then I would click add new category. And notice how it automatically is checked when you add a new category. So I'm going to uncheck that. And then I'm going to publish this post. So if I go back to my home page, you'll see here's my test. I'm talking about Web 2.0 tools. Down here, it's posted in Web 2.0. I've also tagged it blogs and Glogster. So that's categories and tags in a nutshell. Stay tuned for our next Tech in 20. Hope to see you then.